Hi Aquarius, this is Marishi Machans Loka. Let's see what is the situation as of now and what you need to hear from me right now. Aquarius out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Just one last time. Aquarians out there. Alright. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Aquarians out there. Your first card is this one. You've got the Nine of Wands energy. There's so much anticipation regards to a situation. Oh, good Lord. Along with the Nine of Swords. You're stressed out about something. Okay? Some of you might be losing your sleep over the situation. You're tired. You're exhausted. You don't know, what's up with this whole thing. Yes, Page of Wands. All right. Some of you might be anticipating some kind of a message to come through. Okay? Yeah. This is just overwhelming. Okay, waiting for this message to come through is just too much. It's just stressing you out, making you anxious. Whether it will come or not is making you anxious. Okay, it is affecting you emotionally as well. Somehow it seems like you're very dependent on this. Okay, on this message to come through. It could be some kind of a contact from some person. Somebody has to reach out to you. It could be some kind of, if you're waiting for a job opportunity. Okay, you're waiting for them to send you an email or something, or call you up or something of that sort. If you're waiting for a contact from a person, if it's a relationship situation, you're waiting for a contact from this person, then, they have to reach out. Whatever the situation is, it is just overwhelming. All right. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini energy, a Sagittarius energy, or probably a Gemini or a Cancerian energy. You're very emotionally invested into this. This needs to happen. You need to hear from them. Okay? It's important. It's almost like I would say you're on the fence. Something in your life will transform once the Page of Wands comes through. Once that message comes through. Yes. Three of Wands. This is the same energy. The merchant is waiting for the ships to return. So this is a person who is waiting. Okay, that just confirms what I was speaking about. All right, Seven of Wands. You're very adamant. This needs to happen. I need this. You're very protective about this as well. Yes, this is about the Page of Wands. All right, you need this to happen. Only then will things go forward. Somehow, there is something about this. Again, there is something about this message which you're dependent on. You're completely dependent on this because it's like a make it or break it kind of deal. It's a deal breaker. All right. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius energy. What is your next card, please? Strong Sagittarius energy. I'm speaking to the Aquarians. What else? What's your next card, please? Aquarians out there. What is your next card? Okay. Because they wanted me to look at two cards. Okay. Both of these. I'm not going to put it down, but let's see. These two cards. And then we have the Devil's energy in between. So it's like they're trying to explain to me, why is it so important? Why am I so dependent on this? Because this is something which you really wished for. This is something which makes, it's like a dream fulfillment, wish fulfillment kind of situation. That is why it is overwhelming. That it has to come through. I need this to happen. That kind of energy. Because it has a lot of potential. With this Ace of Pentacles energy, this message you're waiting for Okay, whatever it consists of, it has a lot of potential. Okay, that is why it is so important for you. The devil's energy somehow, you know, this is the dependence as well. This is kind of toxic. The dependence on this is toxic, but then they're trying to explain to me why is it so important. Yeah, some of you might be dealing with Pisces energy or probably a Capricorn energy. Aquarians out there, what is your next card, please? All right, this one. Your next card is a Page of Wands. I'm just going to put it out there and let go. Yes, Eight of Swords. I'm telling you, you feel very, very much trapped, not knowing what else to do about this. Yeah, because I was asking to myself, why is it so important though? Yeah, you can just move on with your life and just, you know, when it comes, it comes. So they're trying to show me this Page of Wands is so important. This message which you're waiting for is so important because until and unless it comes through, you feel very trapped. You don't know what else to do. You just don't know there is anything else better. That is why you feel stuck. Okay, there is no other alternative. That's how you're trying to explain to me. Okay, you feel trapped. This is up here. You feel trapped in the head. Physically you can move away, but then in your head you are bound. That is why the devil's energy, you're bound by this. You know, that the dependence on this is like heavily, yeah, it has a heavy hand on you. Yeah, you're very emotionally invested into this whole situation. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. Aquarians out there, what is your next card, please? What is your next card, please? Ooh, this one. You've got the Hangman, which explains. You're just going to hang on there. Along with the Ten of Swords. Fuck. Alright. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So it seems like there is no moving. Whatever the case might be, you're going to be stuck. You're going to put yourself in this limbo situation. Does that make sense? Like I said, this is a deal breaker. Okay? And with these two cards together, I get a very negative vibe about the way you think about this whole situation. Like you're going to put yourself in this dead situation. Like, I'm not going to budge. I'm not going to move. Even if any other opportunity comes your way, you are just not going to even consider it. Get it? The other opportunity which you're waiting for hasn't happened. You know, you have no news about it. But yet, whatever else comes your way, you just not bothered about it. It's like I want to say you're doing this sabotaging. You know, like you're putting yourself in this dead situation. You're axing your own foot. That kind of situation. Like you don't want to move past. Hear what I'm trying to say? Because King of Pentacles in reverse, it's like ungrounded. You know, somebody who has lost their balance. That kind of energy. And you're being in this victim energy. Yeah, victim. I don't know how else to explain it. But it's not a good place to be in. It's not a good way of approaching life. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a Gemini energy. Or probably an Aries or a Taurus or a Sagittarius energy. Aquarians, what is your next card, please? The whole reading is Yes, the whole, yeah, this is what I was speaking about, the Five of Pentacles. The whole reading is one track. Okay, it's all about a person who is putting themselves in this situation, hoping for one day for that messenger to come through, for that message to come through. But are you sure about this message coming through? That is my question to you. Do you think it will come through? How many years are you going to put yourself in this limbo situation? Now, this could be a job situation which, opportunity which you're waiting on. But the thing is, it could have been like 5 months now, 1 year now. But still, you're hopeful. It could be a relationship, you parted ways. It's been like a year or 2 years or 3 years, but you're still waiting on the same person to reach out to you. Does that even make sense? Yeah. So think of that. If that is something you're going through, this is your reading then. All right. Five of Pentacles. This speaks about separation. Being in being put out in the cold, not being together, financially struggling. That is why when you're waiting for an opportunity, okay, which seems promising, but it never happened. You had to wait for it. But then there is something else coming your way, which is like, you can start day after tomorrow. But still, you're rejecting this offer, which is like, it's there. In the hopes of something which is not really there. Make sense? Yes. Can you see the Ace of Pentacles? I did not see these cards. The Wheel card and the Ace of Pentacles. Yep. Because you feel like that is something much more beautiful. It has a lot of potential. But is it really there? Do you have it? Yeah, Seven of Cups. This is somebody who is very optimistic. Okay, one day it will come through. When is this one day though? It's been 2 years now. Okay, but yet your head is up in the clouds. Being very hopeful, being very optimistic. You feel like it is in your grab. Okay, you can grab onto it. Okay, this person has lots of options, but the more closer you go, the cups are just moving out. It's just like a mirage. It's just moving past. It's just moving further. The more closer you go. So that's how things are for you right now. That is why I say you are self-sabotaging yourself. Okay, you are putting yourself in this Five of Pentacles situation. Okay, hanging in there. In the hopes of getting that Ace of Pentacles, when even the Page of Pentacles come your way, you're like, no thank you. Yeah, because one day you're hopeful that the wheel will turn in your favor, this will come through. So, whether it will come through or not, they are not answering here. Alright, they're just showing me somebody's mentality. Literally, bashing. Alright, some of you might be dealing with a Taurus energy. What is your next card, please? Aquarius Elder. What is your next card, please? Yes, Seven of Swords. Whoever or whatever you're waiting for is might be just playing this hide and seek, and there is this energy about some of you might be hiding from the reality, from your reality, or from the reality you are going through. It's like convincing yourself it will happen, Because Seven of Swords is, there is this energy about taking the easy way. It's like escaping the reality. Now this is convenient to believe that one day things are going to work out. So I'm just going to hang in there no matter what. Because that's easy. You know? Pulling up your socks and wearing your shoes and going out there, it's like too much. So you just, you know, just laying on your bed and just waiting for things to happen. That's much easy. Yeah? All right. Feel like whatever you're waiting on, there might be other people also who, you know, there is some kind of a conflict or multiple people energy as well. Okay, whatever you're expecting, there is something which is going on shady. Okay, things which is going on behind your back where I don't know whether you realize about it or not. You know about it. It's just you might know about this. Okay, you might know about this. There is something about you overlooking what is going on, because with that Five of Wands energy and the Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands, you're standing your ground. How much ever fucked up things are, you're still believing things will work out. You're highly optimistic as a person, Aquarians. Alright. This is your energy, Aquarius energy. We've got a Leo energy here. Not a fun reading. I don't think so this is for everybody out there, but it could be for at least 60% of people out there. I see 60% because there are so many people out there who does this to themselves. Okay? It might seem like they've moved on, but did you really move on? Ask that question to yourself. There is a part of you still waiting for something from the past to come through. Okay, it could be a relationship situation which did not work out, but then you know it is not going to work out. You know things got fucked up, all that, but still there is something about you which makes you wonder, what if they come back? What if we patch up? Five Pentacles. Ooh, they want me to break it again, and we have, yes. this is just, I'll explain to you why. I was just talking about, there are still hopes, you're hanging on to that hopes that things will work out. This card speaks about reconciliations, renewals, rebirths, second chances from how things are right now. Five Pentacles, this is how things are. Pretty much fucked up, separation, all that. But you're hoping there is still a chance to patch up. You want me to look at this card? Yes. Intuitively. It's just explaining what I was trying to tell you while I was shuffling the cards. So, yeah. It's just confirmation through the cards as well. Okay, just confirming what I was speaking about or what I was picking up. So it's like High Priestess energy is all about your intuition, your gut feeling, your higher self speaking to you. That's how you feel about this whole situation, that one day something will, there is still a chance to patch up. So you will put yourself in this hangman situation, hoping that one day that message will come through from that person whom you left behind, with whom it did not work out. Yes, King of Cups. It's like a very indecisive energy. You have a very indecisive energy about actually moving on or just just hanging in there just to see if there is still a chance. Yeah, King of Wands and the Fool card. Yes, Fool card is about, taking a leap into the future. But something is just, keeping you stalled. Okay, that is why I spoke about, doing this hide and seek. You're going, you are moving, but then, you take 5 steps forward and then you're looking back, and then you want to go back 2 steps. It's like back and forth energy. You're fooling yourself. You're not actually moving on. You're just pretending that you've moved on. Does that even make sense? All right. Because your feet is going forward, but you're still looking back. Okay? So you haven't completely left the past in the past. Yeah? Most of us do that. Okay? That's human. But this reading is for somebody who is way too much in the anticipation of something. And I don't see yet, okay? They haven't shown me whether it will happen or not. They just, like I said, it's literally being bashed up for doing this to yourself. I don't know who has to hear it, but somebody needs to. Okay? Alright, one last card for the Aquarians out there. I feel like you shrink right now. That is not what I hoped for. Alright, this is somebody who's wishing, praying. Okay, there is 3 swords hanging over your head, and this person is in this prayer position. So it's like wishing for this. Praying in the night when you go to sleep, you think about this person, you think about the situation, you're hoping for this to come through. Not all that. Okay? That is why I'm saying you haven't given up. Okay, with this King of Swords and the 5 Swords, it's just like, even if you're not together anymore, even if you're not on the same page, not in contact anymore, somehow you haven't given up on this person. They might have already moved on. There is something about you who's wishing and praying for things to go back to where it was once upon a time. Alright. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius or probably a Libran. One last card for the Aquarians out there. One last card, please. Aquarians. This one. That's your last card. Ace of Cups. Alright. Okay. Oh shit. I was wondering what just happened here. So this is what you're hoping for. Okay, this is what you're wishing for. But the thing is, like, things have ended. Okay, with the 10 of Swords energy, it's pretty much like 10 swords in your back. Okay, there is no way of reselecting from the situation, reviving the situation. But yet, there is this Moon card behind the 10 of Swords. There is this uncertainty about, what will come out of it. Okay, whether there is, after the 10 of Swords, is there still a chance to heal the situation? Okay, so it's like darkness, still in the dark. Is there a chapter after this? Okay, you're still in the dark. And then we're thinking about, because if you look at these cards, you feel like this is the one. Okay, because can you see the cards though? We've got the King of Swords here. You've got the Queen of Swords, and in the center is the Lover's energy. The reason why you're trying to explain to me why you so desperate about this working out for a second chance, for some kind of a reconciliation, because you feel like this is the person, this is my person, this is the one. That is why it is difficult for you to move on. That is your justification. Okay, if you felt like I was mocking you, you're answering me. No. Okay, you're justifying yourself. This is why. It has come to a dead end, but I'm still uncertain if it is really over. Are we really done? Because we are the perfect counterparts, the king and the queen, same element. We are, made for each other. They are not going to find somebody like me. I'm not going to find somebody like them. We are meant for each other. We are destined to be together. Then how is it over? That is why you're still hanging there in the hope that this messenger, they will reach out eventually and offer you that Ace of Cups. They will come back into your life and offer you that Ace of Cups once they realize you're the one for them. Because you've already realized it. Okay? So it is not, no. This is not me telling you, yes, the Ace of Cups is coming. Nope. This is you looking behind to see if they will come back to you and offer you the Ace of Cups. Until then, I am willing to sit and wait. I am willing for them to reach out. Where is the Page of Wands? Yes, yes, Page of Wands. Yes, I'm willing to, how much ever tiring it is, how much ever time it is going to take, okay, with that Hangman in the center, I am willing to put my life on hold until they reach out to me and we get back together. Should I say more? Okay, there is nothing else being said, so it is, I'm not going to give you a lecture on it. I'm just supposed to read the cards, and that's my job. All right, nothing else. So they're trying to show me, and it is your it is your part. It is your responsibility to understand why are they showing such a storyline. If you hear it from somebody else, it is, it's like when we are doing something stupid, we don't realize it is stupid. But when you hear it, when you watch it, you're like, oh my God, what was I doing? When you dress up, okay? I'm just saying, all right? Because I was thinking about my friend. When you dress up and you think, oh my God, I look so hot. And then you come out and you ask your friend about it, your closest friend about, how do I look? And they're like, oh my God, what was you thinking? Like, what was going in your head when you wore that top? It's weird. So that's why, when you hear it from a third person's perspective, you understand how foolish it sounds or it seems. Okay, when it is right, when it is happening to you, it's like you are in the center. There is so much noise around you that you can't hear it for yourself. I think that is the reason why they're putting it out in front of you so that you can hear it from me, and then you're like, okay, does this even make sense? What I'm doing, this is my story, I'm doing this to myself, but what am I thinking? What am I doing with my life? So that's it. They don't have anything else to say. Okay, they're showing the justification from your end. That this is one. As simple as that. Queen of Swords, King of Swords in the center is the Lover's energy. You feel you are the one for each other. You're destined to be together. Even when things have ended between the two of you. You don't know the future, but still you're willing to sit and hang. Okay, sit and wait. That's it. So how does it sound to you? When you see this reading, if this is your story, when you see this reading, how does it sound for you? That is the answer. Okay, that is a conclusion for this reading. How do you see it? One person will be like, yes, it makes sense to me, I know this is a person for me. Then it's just, you know, that's your life. But if somebody thinks, oh good lord, I've been stupid, wasting my life, then you know what exactly to do. All right, each of you would have a different mindset, and that is your perspective on this reading, and that is what you need to follow. I wish you the best, Aquarians out there. I did not expect this reading to turn out this way. I wish you the best. That's it for now. This is Marishi, my channel Shaloka. Until next time, bye bye.